How you doing?
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out why you're forcing people to cross the control device to be able to turn.
Did you walk?
See how that car had to just do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got shoes on. I got
Can
shoes
you
on.
please not put this in my eyes?
I'm not. It's aimed down at the ground.
Don't start nitpicking because we caught you on doing something. It's one of the highest ways officers get hurt or killed is traffic accidents.
I understand.
Just imagine someone impaired and they don't see you and then you get hit from behind.
Weird.
So if someone else was just parked right there that isn't an officer, you wouldn't, it would be no problem.
As long as my parking lights are on?
No, that's not covered in the statute.
Which we really believe in, like, lead by example. So if we as the public can't be doing this, you guys shouldn't be doing it. Before I get started with this video, I want to bring your attention to the video I released yesterday. It's also a video where there's a bunch of copsplaining about why cops can do things that we cannot. That will also be linked in the description. Hope you all enjoy. Much love, respect, and appreciation. Collier County Sheriff. Parked right in the turn lane. We're gonna ask him to move along for officer safety. There was open government investigations and check mark. How you doing?
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
trying to figure out why you're forcing people to cross the control device to be able to turn.
I'm doing what, I'm sorry?
You're forcing people to have to cross over the control device, the white line in the road,
Okay.
to get in the turn lane. We're just kind of curious.
It's not too safe for you to be parked right here.
Yeah.
I am tucked all the way in the back with my parking lights. That's...
Huh?
Yeah, it's
You
pretty
don't have any
dangerous.
lights on.
No, I do. I have my parking lights.
That's it.
One of the highest ways officers get hurt
We're
is
really
from
concerned
traffic.
with officer safety.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate your concern.
All right. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Liza, 4402.
Liebach,
4402.
4402. Thank you.
I mean, I could get it. I mean, if you had your emergency lights on, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Then that would be acceptable to force people across the control device like that. But
Can I get your names, gentlemen?
I think it's what is it? 314
Can I
dash.
get your names also?
Oh,
Just
no.
introduce myself.
No.
Okay.
no, thank you.
Where did
See,
you
like
park
the-
your vehicle?
See, like that car.
Did you walk?
See how that car had to just do that?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
got shoes on. I got
Can you
shoes
please
on.
not put this in my eyes?
I'm not. It's aimed down at the ground. Look at it.
Okay, and it's straight in my eyes. I would appreciate
That's not
it.
straight in your eyes. It's at the ground.
What is it?
I'm
314
sorry
what?
because I'm wearing glasses. It's left in possession.
316
Can you turn the
1945.
light on then?
Yes.
I just need to. Can you keep your hands where we can see them?
Can you please move out of my vehicle before I call some
We're
backup?
not
No.
we're not in your
we're not
vehicle.
moving out of your vehicle. That's preposterous.
Move away from my vehicle.
What statute is that?
No, I'm just asking you to stay away.
Yeah. Well,
First
I
of
think
all,
we need to
listen,
stay
be careful
close
also,
to your
listen.
vehicle for officer safety.
don't start nitpicking because we caught you on doing something.
I don't want you to trip because you're too
I'm not
close.
gonna.
Oh, no,
I
this
got
is-
great balance.
Yeah, it's about officer safety here.
Okay. So
I'm a master at walking. I've been doing it for years.
that's fine. Do you have problems with me staying here?
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much us, it's the state legislators.
You're forcing
So,
people to
Florida
go across the
statute
control device.
Okay.
What's the statute?
316.1945. So you're actually not supposed to block travel lanes or turn lanes. And then on top of that,
Gentlemen, you are absolutely welcome to submit any concerns to our main sheriff office department.
Okay.
And I believe that this has been already addressed, and I believe I know who you may be. So, per our
Is it? I know because I spoke with the lieutenant, and he
Yes,
was even
for our
saying that your
command.
legal team said it was all right, even though it's not all right.
as
And
long
so-
as we have our parking lights on,
Emergency
and we're
lights.
No,
tagged
you actually
all
have to
the
keep your
way,
lights on. That was the policy.
The My parking lights are on,
No.
sir.
No,
Headlights.
your headlights, your lights have to be on.
My
All of your
parking
lights.
lights, no.
Nope.
I am following my command
And who gave
staff.
you that command?
I'm sorry.
Who gave you that command?
I am following instructions that we were given, okay,
By who?
by my command staff.
When
If you
sw-
have any further concerns,
Who's
I
your
would
command
appreciate my sergeant, my direct sergeant.
when you were hired, you agreed to
Christian.
follow all state statutes.
I would appreciate gentlemen and hopefully right now be very careful again because I'm concerned with yours.
We're more concerned about you for officer safety.
So that's okay, and I appreciate your concern, and we can go our own ways.
Yeah, because one of the highest ways officers get hurt or killed is traffic accidents.
I understand.
Are you a sworn officer?
Yes, I am a sworn officer.
Okay, well, when you swore in, you promised to abide by all state statutes, codes, ordinances.
Well, not even that. Their policy itself even talks about parking in turn lanes and parking in spaces that could be considered a nuisance.
It's one thing if you got your emergency lights on, but with no emergency lights, that's just dangerous
Sir,
for
I
the
was
entire
instructed
community.
to do a parking light, and I am following.
So if they
my-
instruct you to endanger
following-
people's lives, you're
I
going
am
to just do it?
following-
How can you live with that?
Just imagine someone intoxicated and they can't see you here, you know? Whoa! That was a close one. She's calling the sergeant. They won't radio it in, of course.
And then again, 316.605 or 316, it's either 065 or 605 specifically states that law enforcement officers have to abide by all rules of the road unless they're in pursuit or there is an emergency.
Traffic stop.
So their command staff is assuming an authority above the legislators,
The
saying
law,
that
which they
it's
can't
okay.
do that.
No, they can't.
They have no authority to do that.
Their job is to enforce the law, not make up laws for the
So are you trying to catch people speeding? Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah. But it's not legal there.
Can't you do it in a safer place? Well, then can you turn your dome light on, and I'll just turn my light off? We got cameras. I need to be able. I need light to see. It's the middle of dark out here, middle of night.
Yes, but it
dark.
does not. Very sensitive eyes, and I already asked you multiple times.
The headlights must be pretty bad for you then, huh? Yeah.
Crazy. This is dangerous.
Well, you are doing just as the same.
We're not in the roadway. That's the big
I
difference.
know.
Yeah.
It's way more dangerous to be in the roadway
What-
than in a median.
What
or a
statute
sidewalk.
are we breaking?
How
I'm
many
not
people?
saying you're breaking anything. I'm
Okay,
concerned
all right, but
because
we're
they
saying you
so
are.
close.
We're concerned because you're in the roadway. That's
fine.
where all the cars are. They're not on the sidewalk. They're not driving in the median. They're on the roadway.
Just imagine someone impaired and they don't see you, and then you get hit from behind.
We are just so concerned. We're really concerned that something's going to happen.
It's always officer safety, and we're just looking out for you, you know.
Yeah, we do not want anything to
Yeah, I
happen to
know.
you.
So, you already expressed your concerns. So what are you going to do next?
We're gonna wait till you pull off. That's what
Or
we're gonna do.
supervisor shows up or something. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is it Christian still?
Absolutely. Please do not put this light in my eyes.
I'm not. This would be in your eyes. This is not.
This is definitely strong enough.
Just remember that next time you get your flashlight up in someone's
That's the
eye,
lowest setting.
I never put flashlights in people's eyes.
and it's not in your
You don't
eyes.
put flashlights in people's eyes?
I want to get a shot from the back how close these cars are coming to her.
You see rolling. cheese.
Those oncoming headlights must be pretty bad for her.
It's 316. Obedience to infected traffic laws. Public officers, employees are to obey traffic collisions, traffic drivers.
Literally, there's a car down there with its lights off. She just let
Here's
go.
the deal. It's a lot easier for us to jump out of the way if a drunk driver hops than it is for you to move.
I can't believe she just let someone go with no lights on. Even more of a danger
She's
to
told
the
stay
public.
here, so
Yeah.
there's no choice.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's not up to her.
Yeah.
To get in front of them. So.
Normally when they do something like that, they would turn on their emergency lights.
Yeah.
You know.
Like that, right there.
Those aren't really emergency lights. But
Yeah, exactly.
It's better than nothing. It's better than parking lights.
Well, the definition of an emergency light under Florida statute, I think, is 316, 17, 62, 65.
Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing?
What seems to be the issue?
We're really concerned about the safety of this officer, deputy.
What's the concern?
Where she's parked, she's forcing cars to cross over a control device to be able to get into the turn lane. For one, and you know, she said she's not allowed. She's been ordered by you or somebody else. She can't sit here with her emergency lights on or any red and blues like you just did. And we're just concerned about her safety.
Or even headlights.
I mean, this is just dangerous.
And
She has her parking lights on, right? Rear lights?
Yellow lights, yeah.
and she just happened to see a car go by without its lights on, and she didn't pursue that, which is probably even.
She's talking to you, gentlemen,
Well,
waiting
she
on my response.
was told to wait for him.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I know.
we get that.
It's unfortunate.
Mr. Carroll, we already talked about this. I don't know what the issue is.
The issue is your legal team thinks that they can just skirt the law. 316.072 specifically states that you guys have to abide by every single traffic law.
They deemed
With the
otherwise. That's
exception-
the issue.
But that's the thing, is like they
can't
don't
deem
have higher
otherwise.
authority than the legislators of the
No,
state.
but I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the administration of this department, agency,
I'm still
has-
waiting on a name on who it was that assigned that.
Are you a
Yes, I
sworn
will.
officer?
Yes.
Because you swore to, follow these laws. Not
That's
to
the direction
follow
of our
some made-up
agency. So,
laws.
like they told you, Lieutenant Newell already told you, if you have issues, get with the legal department and have them explain it to you. But,
They don't ever
but the
respond
direction
back.
of this agency, from what I've been told from Lieutenant Newell and the chain of command, is that this, if done safely,
Can I
is
show you
fine.
the statute though, real quick?
We've already talked about a statute, so
So you, as a human
So-
being, if you're
so then you have a
ordered
duty
by
to
your
intervene,
command
though. That's the
staff
problem.
to do something to risk the entire community's life
there's
and
no
their
risk
own, you're
from what
okay?
they think,
You're
so-
okay with that? That just seems preposterous.
so that's
You don't-
the
Why
direction
would
of
you
the
do
sheriff,
that?
okay? From what I've been told from my command staff.
So if someone else was just parked right there that isn't an officer,
I can
you
do that
wouldn't.
too?
It would be
But
no
just As
problem.
long as my parking lights are on?
No, that's not covered in the statute according to the legal
It's not
department.
covered for you to do it either. That's what we're
Well, that's your perception, but I'm telling you,
Well,
lawyers
no,
for
the
our
statute
agency
is-
have deemed
the
otherwise.
It's a
statute
fact.
right here
It's not
specifically
perception.
states that you guys can only do this if you're actually on a traffic stop or
And
responding
James,
to
we already
an
talked
emergency.
about this. The legal department, who has a law degree, has deemed otherwise and has told us at the
But
direction
a
of
law
them.
degree doesn't mean you know the laws.
It really doesn't.
So
A law degree just
this
tells
is
you how to
where you
argue.
take that battle up with them.
You
not
know,
us.
you know how many city attorneys that don't know the law, but they're
I'm sure
attorneys.
there's plenty of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you right now, the direction of the sheriff's office is allowing this.
Who was it that gave that direction?
Well, it
Nobody
came from
wants to give me a
Lieutenant
straight
Newell upward to the legal department.
Nobody wants to give me a straight answer. I've already talked to him about that. He couldn't even give me a straight answer.
Lieutenant Newell? I talked to him after we spoke about the email that I forwarded to him to follow up with.
Yeah, and he called me last, I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
And we spoke, and I even asked him, like, who is it? Well, I don't know. I can get
Well, he told me that he already ran it to the legal department, and their determination is that this is allowed by sheriff's
Who
office.
is the legal department? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who would
Well,
the
it
legal
would be
department?
Commander Williams.
Commander Williams?
Yep.
And who else?
I think it's Scuderi's the other legal advisor.
Scuderi. You have a first name for that?
David.
David Scuderi?
Yep.
So they're
So-
the attorneys for the sheriff's office?
Yes, sir.
And they're
So-
the ones that are advising.
They're the ones for
They're the ones
what
that are advising
Lieutenant
you
Newell
guys
told me
that you
when
guys
it got
can just
passed up the
skirt
chain of
law.
command. Those are the ones that reviewed what your concerns were, because I expressed those in the email,
Yeah.
and that's what they said. They said that as long as it's done with their lights on, parked in the back of it, there's no.
What
immediate
lights
risk.
though? They specifically said just some yellow parking lights.
Oh,
The brake lights
because
apparently is just sufficient enough. Even
Yeah,
though
that's
the
what the
statute
thing was, is
specifically
we-
states
Was there brake
that
lights though,
years
or
ago
was
we
it
It's
had-
just the parking.
years ago they had issues with people completely blacked out, and that in their mind posed an imminent risk.
Definitely.
So that's why I said the rear lights, like a parking lights on, was sufficient. So
So, do you think they're like adding in the equation of possible intoxicated drivers that might not even see that?
I don't know what goes in their equation. I'm just
All right.
speaking on behalf of what I've been told from the level above me.
Plus,
Okay?
you guys know that you have a policy so when it's especially with somebody who's a higher ranking officer tells you to do something wrong,
That's
so the
not
higher
safe.
administration tells you to do something that's against the law, you guys have a duty to intervene.
Yeah, but I don't have any immediate concern that you guys do. So that's the same thing.
But you should though. That's the
Officer safety is always number one with you guys, and
And that's why they have the lights on. They're parked over
oh,
here.
oh,
I mean, do you know how many
So-
times I've had guns pulled on me by you guys and other agencies for officer safety? But I mean, you know, if you guys have such a fear for officer safety, you guys can pull guns on me for lawful activity. But then you guys see no problem with breaking the law
And
putting
risking
yourself-
everybody's
Well,
lives.
that comes
Putting
down to the perception
other
issue
people
that
on
you
the
guys
road at
are
risk.
talking about. That I'm talking with you guys about it.
But common sense will tell you that this is unsafe.
yeah.
Well, and not
Um,
even that, it's unlawful.
It's not about perception.
Right.
That's
It's
just
all about
reality.
the direction from the department is that this is allowed. So that's why they're still doing it.
all right. Well,
Okay.
we're-
I'm just trying to speak on behalf.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Lieutenant, speaking of tonight too.
can I get your ID number, please?
Yes, sir. It's 2409.
2409. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Sergeant Christensen.
And what's yours?
I already gave it to you.
No, you gave it to me.
It's
I didn't
4402.
402.
What's your name?
Lypa.
So can you spell it?
Lypak.
Anything else I can help
Are
you
you a
with today?
sergeant?
Yes, sir. Anything else I can help you with today?
I mean, there is no
You guys have rights too. You should stand up for yourself. You know, your safety should be your number one priority.
It's like how
It only is when they're dealing with public, not
Yeah, that's
when
weird.
they're just doing their own thing.
forget his name, but you guys won. I literally would go to bat for you guys. I would literally stand up to the Board of County Commissioners and say, hey, listen, instead of having these guys park the travel lanes and turn lanes against the law, that's what illegal people tell them, hey, yeah, just fucking break the law. I'll do that. You know, stupid ass boosters in here. Why don't you guys actually create some sections for them that are sports off for 15 years old?
Well, to do that, by all means, I've used that turn lane on there at the intersection on Vanderbilt before.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the. It's not a turn lane.
No, it's the median area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used that before.
Yeah, and
But they only have like 1 or 2 of them in the county, so that's
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying. Like, instead of spending millions of dollars on these stupid ass bushes, why not put actual spots in there so you guys can actually buy better off?
Yeah. I'm just giving the same information I was provided from my higher ups. It's the same information they were told. So I understand you guys have your concerns, but this is the extent of what I can do for you.
Which is unfortunate, but
So it's above our pay grade at this point. It's just the legal department to explain it, and if you can bring up sufficient things to sway them and they change it up, by all
the
means.
statute right here. It literally states emergency vehicles right here. Authorized emergency vehicles. Drivers of authorized emergency vehicles when responding to emergency calls or when in pursuit of an actual or suspected violated law, or when responding to a fire alarm but not returning to a fire, must abide by the traffic laws.
They must have some other law or case law or something.
The sheriff's office just, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes you guys just like to turn a blind eye to what the law actually states.
Which we really believe in, like, lead by example. So if we as the public can't be doing this, you guys shouldn't be doing it.
There's certain aspects of why we have to do that, and I think Lieutenant Newell explained some of that to you, the troubles with running radar and stuff like that.
Which she said she wasn't doing traffic enforcement.
True, but again, that's something that you guys should be taking up at the county, not just saying, fuck it, let's just have a little thing.
I think that, what you did right there with your lights, that's totally reasonable. I think that's how she should be sitting here. I think that's way safer than just, like, nobody sitting here, a regular person.
Well, I mean, that would be something to explain to, legal as well. Say, hey, you guys say that
Someone
brake
tired.
lights are sufficient. How about you guys have these, the scene lights and see if that will change it?
Most other cities and states, that's how they're required to do it. They have to have those red and blues on. Anytime they set up posts anywhere.
Well, it's good for presence to begin with.
It is.
I often see my car like that, too.
It
So
is. Now, if you're trying to hide in the dark or hide in the bushes, and for speed
it's not good for
checks
traffic
and that kind of
enforcement. I
thing,
can tell you that much.
Yeah.
then
Well,
totally
it's probably more effective.
Slow people down, but
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey,
It's
wait a
more
minute,
effective.
pay more attention to what it is that I'm doing on the road.
That's like preventative measures rather than just trying to get some money out of somebody.
60-70% of the people on the roads have radar detectors. Sitting here with your radar gun on, is going to slow people down. A good percentage of them. Just when it goes
used
off, they're
properly,
gonna
they
get
aren't
scared.
supposed to be on the whole time. So
Yeah.
radar detectors, if they're done properly, aren't really effective.
Their policy is they're actually supposed to.
She just pulled off, guys. We got her to clear the lane. Dude, that's all she had to do from the beginning.
She would just obey.
Yeah, she would just comply.